All right, we are live. Happy February. It's National Sales Director Ari Hathaway, and I'm coming to you all pinked out, like literally in a pink fluffy robe, all pinked out. And I might put on my headset because it is out here. I did not realize how loud it would be out here. I'm actually at a Bible retreat, and I thought, you know what? I want you guys to see how pinked out I am without doing my Mary Kay makeup, because I'm a human being too, and I don't always do my Mary Kay makeup. So, all right, hopefully you guys can hear me okay. And I want to say, are you excited to run and have an awesome February? I want you to know, welcome to Run the One. If this is your very first one, I want you to know that my goal today is to inspire you, empower you, and to challenge you. And welcome to my pinked out world of pink fluffy robes, and I'll show you the ocean view behind me so you can see how gorgeous that is on this women's retreat, Bible retreat, with my Bible study friends, these women of God that I have the privilege of doing life with. And so I want you to know that if this is your first Run the One, welcome. And let me tell you what you can expect. Thank you for being here. We're going to have quality 15 minutes together. And I'm just getting back on the heels of leadership. And the way I look is how I feel, totally pinked out. I have to say that leadership was exactly what I needed. It was transformational for me. The energy, my sister nationals, the love, the staff, I was moved. And you guys, this is why we gathered. I'm privileged to do life with some really amazing women. And, you know, I was really just looking at life, not just in my Mary Kay world, but also I'm privileged to do life with some really amazing women that love God. And they're successful in their own right. And they're entrepreneurs. And I just thought, oh, you know, they don't need Mary, they have their own thing. And I just have to share what God has revealed to me in this season. And that is this. In Mary Kay, we don't have to meet payroll. I mean, I've watched one of my friends struggle with her business to meet payroll. She's not even paying herself just to meet payroll. In Mary Kay, we don't have any liabilities. I have another one that literally is going through a lawsuit. I'm like, oh my gosh, we don't have to worry about this stuff. In Mary Kay, we don't have to deal with the ever expanding demands of a supply chain. We're so grateful for our marketing department that takes care of that in our supply chain. And we don't have customers making us do all this work and then they cancel on us. You know, I had a friend of mine over Christmas break dinner, only to find out in January that she spent her Christmas vacation working because the client canceled the event. Oh my goodness. And I'm like, doesn't this sound like, you know, this gives me a little perspective, Ari. I mean, when Cindy Williams said, she says it best, Mary Kay Emeritus Senior National Sales Director Cindy Williams said, Mary Kay is easy. Life can be hard, right? We all know that. Life can be hard. We're all going through things. But Mary Kay is easy. Oh my goodness, we just get to go bless women. That's literally it. We ask them, can I pamper you? And so I'm here literally wearing my pink mask and everything because I want to tell you that you not realize it's literally my own it is, and that is we have the golden ticket in Mary Kay. We literally have the golden ticket. Literally, this company is such a blessing to all of us, right? And it's just a blessing to be a part of this community. But how can we just sit here and take from this community and then not do something to contribute it? Like, we can't just be a leech and I'm sitting here sucking away at it, but I'm not putting anything back. And that's just not right. We all have to contribute and do our part to go party. We have to do our part to go party and to extend the opportunity to so many women. And, you know, I love that Cindy Williams said at leadership conference, oh, am I breaking up? All right, you guys need to tell me that so I can switch to internet. Is it breaking up? Somebody let me know real quick. I want to be sure you can hear me. Okay, the comments are still rolling in, so I think you guys can still hear me. Okay, good. All right, perfect. Just making sure you girls still hear me. Yes, thank you, Martha. That's perfect. Oh, MJ says it's better. Okay, good. You guys let me know. But that last month, I gave you guys a challenge to go do your 30 faces and to go be a blessing. And I want to ask you, did you start? Like, I mean, did you ask people? How many have you done? Are you tracking this? And have you made space for this? Because life can be hard, but Mary Kay is easy. And when we step into doing something that's easy, right, it brings joy into our hard life. You know, I know you've heard me say before, in life, we are going to have problems. I'd rather have dream problems than just regular life problems. If I'm going to have problems, I would rather have dream problems. Okay. Oh, it's breathing. Hold on. Let me switch my Wi-Fi. Give me a second. And I hope and pray that it does not disconnect, and we're gonna, go to God for this. Okay, is that better? I think I'm back and I'm better. Okay, I think that's better. There we go. Thank you, girls, for bearing with me. Right, yes, much better. Here we go. That's it. I needed to get off that Wi-Fi. It was horrible. Okay, so this is what I want to say is that, I challenged you to do 30 faces and then to go from there and get 100 faces done by April 30th. And all 100 face achievers in my area are going to be invited to a Winners Weekend workshop. And this is just for those that step up. But this meeting together and this challenge and this coming together, you guys, do you realize that every direct sales company is virtual? We're virtual too, and we're never not going to not be virtual. But I'll say this: we're probably the only one that meets. Like, that's just part of our culture. That's just part of our DNA. And when we meet together, we're enlightened and we're encouraged, right? And so each year I have a word that I pray about. It's a theme. In 2020, my word was freedom because I lived under the wing of God's freedom. And then in 2021, my word was wonder because I lived in the awe of the sparkle of God's wonder in my life. And then in 2022, my new word is, are you ready? Move. I'm an action person, and it's really hard for me to be still. And God was testing me to be still and to let God be God. And now my word is move, get it done, go bless others, go share with others. And we all have the golden ticket. It's not that I have the golden ticket, it's that we all have the golden ticket. And so, are you moving? And it's just not one ticket. That's the great thing. But rather, there's a ticket for each of us. And February is the month of love. So I'm going to challenge you to go spread the love. And this is why we have to show up in order to charge up so that we can go up. Because if we don't show up, we never plug in. And if we don't plug in, you got to plug in your cable. If we never plug in, we never actually charge up. So let me ask you, what are you doing to intentionally plug in? When your director hosts something, do you show up? Or is your virtual life still too convenient for you, right? You have to be willing to be inconvenienced to get up, get cute, and get out. And so what I'm asking you is, are you doing the same thing and expecting different results? Or are you actually willing to be inconvenienced to have different results? And I know that leadership did that for us as leaders. So I know what Career Conference is going to do for you. And I don't know if you know this, but Career Conference registration is opening up tomorrow for everybody, and it's going to be amazing. I'm so excited about Career Conference. And this is why we go to Career Conference, because you have to show up to charge up. Let me make this bigger. There we go. To go up. And if we don't show up, we don't charge up. Now, I have to say this. Yep, you're going to be inconvenienced. Yep, you're going to have to figure it out. Yep, you're going to have to get a plan of action. But I know the registration deadline says February 28th. This is what I think. I think it's going to sell out. I know there's only one in the whole state of Florida with only 2,000 seats. And when we used to have Orlando, it had 4,000 seats. I cannot imagine it stay. I mean, I could be totally wrong. I'm just like, 2,000 seats for the whole state of Florida. That's insane. So go look at your city online, go see how many seats it has, and get registered tomorrow when registration opens up. Don't wait. Why is it that we need to meet and we need to get together? Okay. Because I'm going to tell you 3 reasons to go. all right? We were created for communion. Let us not forsake the meeting together of the saints, the power of being together, the power of seeing each other's faces, the power of sitting together and eating and hugging each other. And we will always be virtual from now on, but we will never not meet again. We are different than the rest of the companies. They might slowly be online, but we have a sisterhood. And if you want to be a part of that sisterhood and not left behind, you show up to Career Conference. All right, the other reason why you want to go to Career Conference is you get a $40 credit in free products when you attend Career Conference. So literally the next time you place an order, Mary Kay has $40 in free product. Now, why do they do that? No other company does this. You guys, it's to offset some of the cost of your travel expenses. Like, that's how much they want you to go, okay? So exciting. And the last reason is because when you go to Career Conference, you get a discount on your seminar registration. Oh, I love that. Okay. So some of you, MJ said this was her very first event as a brand new Mary Kay red jacket. Yep, and it changed her life, and it's time for us to go to be together. Christine said we all have to go to Career Conference. It's a non-negotiable. And you guys, this is the first part of your challenge for today. Is I always want to inspire you, empower you, and challenge you. It's get registered tomorrow for Career Conference. And I'm going to take the words of my future national sales director. She said, don't just go to Career Conference, you guys, but show up with a win. That's what she said. Show up with a win at Career Conference. So I'm going to go through a few wins that you can go get at Career Conference, okay? The very first one is, do you know that if you're an on-target star with 1,200 wholesale by February 28th, you get a win at Career Conference? That means you have 1,200 in from December 16th through February 28th. So I'm like, oh my goodness, you totally have to show up as a star consultant, okay? Here's another win that you can have. How about get your 30 faces done this month, right? Or if you're like, well, I'm past 1,200, so just finish your star this month, okay? Or what about showing up with a new title of Senior Beauty Consultant or Red Jacket, okay? So we want you to show up with a win. Don't just show up with a win. Or you can show up as a VIP and earn this luncheon. Now, it's a seat at an elite luncheon where you'll dine in style, like the VIP that you are, cleaning glasses with other ambitious achievers like you for leading the way when you add 2 Great Start qualifieds from December 1st through February 28th. If you are wearing a Mary Kay sales director suit, I want to see you in that luncheon, no excuses. Like, you love Mary Kay, you represent us, you have the golden ticket. Surely there are 2 women who want the golden ticket from you. Go find them, okay? And I just want you guys to know that Mary Kay has designed it that there's one other way to get to this luncheon if you're new. If you just joined Mary Kay in January and you add 1 Great Start qualified and you yourself are a Great Start, you get to go to this luncheon. If you start in February as a Great Start qualified and you add 1 Great Start qualified, they get to go to luncheon. So newbies, you're invited to show up with a win as well too. So you're going to get registered tomorrow, and then you're going to create a game plan for a win for this month and tell your Mary Kay sales director. You could text right now, this is my win, this is what I'm doing. And I want you guys to know, Driven National Area, oh wait, I'm gonna get to that in a second. I switched screens a little quickly there. But Mary Kay National Area, this is for my Driven National Area. When we have 100 registered by tomorrow night, okay, 100 registered by tomorrow night, I'm gonna do a raffle and give 1 away for free. I'm gonna reimburse them. So 100 registered by tomorrow, and 1 person is going to get a free reimbursement of their Career Conference. So that's a challenge that I have for my national area. All right, so the other thing I want to share with you is this, all right? Get your faces done and go bless some people. You know, I showed up here today because I'm literally having my mini masking moment with you. I'm totally pinked out, but I'm on fire, and it took me making a decision for blessings to happen, and this is what I want to close with. Once I made the decision, the opportunities were all before me. You know, I dropped off my pink Cadillac to get repair done, and the girl's like, oh, you're Mary Kay. I'm like, yes, because obviously she saw the pink Cadillac. That's like an easy entryway. And then she goes, oh, do you do those Mary Kay party things? And I was like, yes, do you want to do it? I didn't say yes, we do them. I said, do you want to do one? I mean, it was instant. And she was like, oh, my aunt used to do it. I think she was just checking me out, you know, like a first date, checking me out. By the end of it, she said, you know what? I think I do want to get some products. I'm doing something really big this year for me. I said, what's that? And she goes, I've always known I was called to do this, but I'm going to be a surrogate mother. And I said, are you serious? And she goes, yeah. She goes, all my friends think I'm crazy. My family thinks I'm crazy. I was like, what? That's your dream. Like, God gave you that dream. She goes, and you could see the relief on her face. Like, she wasn't sure she should tell me because everybody thought she was crazy for wanting to give a couple the gift of life. Like, and she goes, yeah, I've just always known I'm supposed to do this. I'm really fertile. And and why wouldn't I? I'm like, exactly, that's your dream. And she was like, man, you should see how many people criticize me. And I just want to be prepared and be my best for this journey. I was like, well, I feel honored to be a part of your journey. I'd love to help you take care of your face and your skin and all that. You guys, I don't know that I would have had that opportunity had it not been that I had already made a decision that I've got the golden ticket and I'm gonna go bless others. So I check into this hotel, this beautiful resort. It's not a hotel, it's like a resort. And yeah, it has 7 pools. It's a resort, right? Golf club, blah, 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 spa. And the girl who comes to clean, she's Spanish. I could tell I'm perfectly fluent in Spanish. And I say hola to her, and we start talking. And I'm like, where are you from? And she's like, Venezuela. And I'm like, oh, it's my best friend Rosana from Venezuela. I'm like, how long have you been here? And I thought she was going to say like 4 years, 5 years, because she had a job, a really good job, a really nice resort. And she said 4 months. And I was like, 4 months? Okay, this girl's a spitfire. So I was talking to one of the girls, and she said, so is she going to clean hotels forever? Does she like working here? Like, what are her plans? I said, you know what? I'm going to go talk to her. So I go to the bathroom, and I said, have you ever thought about owning your own business? She goes, yes, that's actually why I'm working to start my own business. I said, really? What kind of business? And she said, a beauty business. I said, no way. She goes, yeah, I'm saving up to start up my own business. And she starts telling me, I said, well, that's actually what I do. I teach women beauty and I have my own business and I teach them how to open up a business and do makeup and facials. And she goes, that's exactly what I wanted to do because I know so many women here that have been so helpful when I got here. You guys, it was like once you make the decision that you know that you're going to be obedient to what God has called you to do, the opportunities are all before you. But when you're confused and you haven't made a decision, you're unsure and you have unstepped. And only God, Martha, I love that. Only God, that's not me, that's God. That we ask for clarity of vision and then He gives it to us and He gives it to us. So your challenge is to get registered for career conference, of course, to show up with a win and to remember that you have the golden ticket. And this month, Mary Kay has announced a special on the sampler packet where our new team members do not get this for $75, but for $25. I don't know if you know that they're doing that this month. I think it's incredible. It's a $25 sample kit for this month, and I think that's incredible. It's absolutely amazing. It's a $25 sample kit, so take advantage because you truly do have the golden ticket. Go pink out your life unashamedly, unapologetically, because really, truly, what we have here is like none other. So I want to say thank you for showing up. I am going to close in a word of prayer, so you brought me to prayer, so you stay on. To charge up, to go up. Thank you for dealing with our technical difficulty here. And I'm excited for you to pinkify your month and go spread the love. Let's close in a word of prayer. Father, thank you for this day, this time together, and for your goodness in our life that we are so blessed because this was your idea and you gave it to Mary Kay Ash, and we get to be a part of this community of the sisterhood to carry others along with us. I pray for decisions followed by action and that we would move as a people to go bless others and that we get registered and go to career conference and that we be willing to be inconvenienced to be in each other's space because it is so worth it, Father. Thank you for this incredible company. Be with us this month. Give us strength, divine wisdom, guide us, teach us. Thank you for your never-ending, unstopping love for us. Thank you, Jesus. In your name we pray, amen. Ladies, have a beautiful, powerful pink day. Sorry, this one was a long one, but we had a little turbulence there. I love you. Thank you for being on. Have a beautiful, powerful, pink, and on purpose month.